Hey, so I'm back again just for a quick video, and this is kind of a 2.0 on the patience video, and I felt that I should pull one card from one of my decks, one of my oracle decks. It's called the Nature's Whispers, and the card that came out was the Celebrate Differences. Let me see if I can find a bit more light. It's a bit dark out. Celebrate differences. Now, with this card, obviously, I was instantly brought to people, animals, and the plant kingdom. But what I was brought to mainly was, in terms of patience, was understanding, and more so a lack of understanding. And when we may not be in a place where we fully understand what is going on, or fully understand somebody else's perspective or somebody else's opinion, or the way that somebody else is deciding to go about their life, patience can help with understanding, as we already spoke about. With having patience gives you a chance to have a moment where it gives you the space to be able to think from your heart center. When the pulling of Celebrate Differences was really highlighting and focusing upon understanding and having patience for things that we don't understand, and more importantly, people that we don't understand. We are not here to really be understood by anybody, not even ourselves. We're just here to experience and put experiences into lessons and teachings for ourselves, and then to be able to be put out on a wider scale. The things that we learn, and the things that have been like multi-layered lessons can also be the same, can do the same teaching for other people, And this patience, when it comes to understanding, I'm being told we get consumed in the and also we get comfortable in the I can't, what is it if you don't understand, in the non-understanding of something and the non-understanding of somebody. We get so comfortable in latching onto the first thing that we assume about somebody, or we latch onto things that we have been told about people, and we use those things to identify a person as being good or bad. But really, we haven't implemented patience in getting to know somebody, in getting to know them for themselves and not for the projections of other people. So again, it's about having patience for things that we don't understand, and to gain understanding, patience helps with that, because again, it gives you the space and it gives you the time to be able to look at something from a different perspective. I'm being told that patience can be used in every part of life, but not only can it be used in every part of life, it is a huge benefit, not only to yourself, but to the people that you're around. When you are implementing patience in your life, you then put patience into other people's life. They feed off your energy. They can feel the patience that you're giving, which then enables them to have more patience in their experience. But not only that, is that when you are patient with somebody, they can feel your attempt to have understanding, and your attempt to be patient with them. We all have been in places where we know that somebody is just listening to us to respond, or they are listening to us to respond, and not and waiting for us to basically shut up and are bored of when we're talking, but we also have been on the other side of the spectrum when we can literally feel when somebody is sat and giving us is giving us the time of day. Patience can help people to feel valued, to feel listened to, and to also feel appreciated. You just being patient with somebody can allow somebody to feel appreciation. And to me, appreciation is kind of I would like a deep emotion, but to feel appreciated is something that I don't know. To me, it feels like it feels more like impactful. It feels more heartwarming to feel appreciated than to just necessarily to be liked by somebody, if that makes sense. Not that to be liked isn't something that would warm your heart, but to feel appreciated is a whole nother quality. And what I'm feeling and being told is basically that patience can sometimes just having patience with somebody is more valuable than words. Like patience in your actions is more valuable than telling somebody I'm here for you. Being patient for somebody, having patience with somebody and having patience for somebody is a sign that you kind of respect them, you love them, you care for them, you have time for them physically. You're willing to give up your time for this individual. Now, what's coming is basically that whilst you have patience and you're being patient with other people, that directly reflects back to yourself. And when you are patient with other people, you then obviously become patient with yourself. But not only that, you can recognize so I'm being shown like when somebody is having a hard time and they have come to you to speak what's on their mind, or speak what's on their heart. Basically, you giving them the time of day and being patient with them enables you to be able to see areas in your life where you require patience, where you may have not received patience from others and may need it, And when it's almost like, as I was saying in the previous patience video, that patience has kind of been taken out of us. When you begin to actively implement being patient and having patience for others, you can literally recognize all the areas in life where you have not been patient, and then you'll quickly find that patience then moves to like empathy. How can you show empathy for somebody, or even sympathy? And now sympathy is not something I look for or anything in somebody. Like, I don't want nobody's sympathy. However, to have empathy and like have a level of understanding, I also feel requires like a level of patience, because when somebody is explaining something to you, the way that I can empathize is I can use my experiences to not say, oh, I know exactly what you're feeling, but to kind of relate. We all have our own individual perspectives, but we can use those perspectives to relate to other people and to relate to experiences that we may not necessarily have personally or physically gone through, but because of certain experiences we can relate. And sorry, I've just went on a bit of a tangent, but so we can relate. And how can you be, and to have patience then allows you to be able to see the qualities and the aspects of your life where you can relate to somebody and show empathy and show understanding. But if you don't have that, the first thing that somebody says to you, if you don't have patience, the first thing that somebody says to you, you may then respond from a lack of empathy. You've not given yourself the time or the chance to even empathize with somebody when you are just listening to respond. So again, patience is key. Patience allows you to be able to really, really listen and pay attention. So if there's anything really to take from these two videos, the patience video and this 2.0 video, patience, is to really just begin to implement patience into your life and to implement patience in your experience and interactions with others. But that's all. I'm sending out peace and love to all watching. Ashe.